So I'm just waiting for hot rollers to heat up, and I thought, well, I'll just talk to you while I'm here and tell you about the ghost that I believe is in my house. Because I remember one time I was recording a video in this kitchen, and I was at the end over there, and you see the door behind me, okay. I just lit an incense, and like I always used to like to light the incense while I was talking, because that used to give me inspiration and amazing insights and amazing, you know, thoughts. Well, that's what I believe that incense does. You know, it clears the air around you and gives you amazing insights and downloads. So downloads will come to you. So I always like to light an incense to do a YouTube video, and I used to do my YouTube video on a little iPad, because the camera on it is actually really good. Just trying to get these out for my hair, and yeah, so I just started recording, and the door behind me flung open, like just flung right open, right? And it, oh my God, it freaked me out so badly. I kind of like lost the whole video. The video, like all the video I'd done, I'd recorded. Well, I was in the middle of that. I'd done about 20 minutes of it, lost it all. Lost the whole video because I was so spooked. I was really so spooked that that door flung wide open, and I turned around, and there was no one there. And then I went and asked everyone in the house, did you open the doors? Did any of you like open the doors, right? I asked my kids, did they open the door? And the answer was no, they didn't. So I was like, how did that door just fling open like that? So anyway, I'll tell you a story about that in a minute. Hang on. I'll tell you more about the ghost. The ghost came from my mother's house, I believe, and it's either my deceased mother or it came from her house, because when my mother lost her mind and ended up, I had to put her into a special care hospital. I didn't want to, I had to do it because she'd gone mad. Okay, she already was mad, but she just got worse, and I couldn't have her around my kids, right? Because she'd started threatening to kill them and things. So that was not good. So I had to clear out her house, and she told me that there was spirits in her house, and I didn't believe her at first, okay, but when I was alone in her house, I had a friend there, and sure enough, her bedroom door opened on its own. So I'm going to tell you about my mother's haunted house, and why I believe that the ghost has followed me here. That's my mother, her ghosts, as well as have quite possibly followed me here, because the same stuff used to happen in her house, but way worse. Like doors would just mysteriously open, and then like her bedroom door would open on its own, and I would go into the room and the window would be lifted up like wide open, and it had been closed. Okay, the window had been closed, the door was closed. I checked the whole house to see if there could have been a draft in her house, and there was nothing, no other windows open, no like kind of draft there that could have caused that to happen. Anyway, her window would mysteriously be wide open, and all this wind would be going round and round and round, like swirling round and round. It was so freaky. And even talking about it, like it's not that they scare me as such. It's the fright is the fact that it's unexpected. Like, you know, if something startles you. I've lived with ghosts for years. I'm not actually scared of ghosts. What freaks me out is when I see phenomena that's like unusual. So anyway, wind would go into her room and swirl round and round and round, like it was almost like a violent storm. And I would find pieces of her clothing out on the lawn. Like, yeah, I would almost think that the house had been invaded, someone had broken in and left it, but there was no one there and no sign of a break-in. And I had been in the house the whole time. Anyway, when my mum started losing her mind, she was found wandering the street half naked at night, and the reason why was because she said that there was something and someone in her house. So anyway,